This is a dynamic employee work schedule which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we have got month and year, and both the things will be managed through drop-downs. Currently, we are in the month of July. If I'll be selecting August from here, all the things will automatically change. Even our week offs will be highlighted. Just below that, we will be able to see our start date. And after that, we have got the option to select our week offs. Currently, we have got Saturday and Sunday as our week off. If I'll click over here and we'll select none, only Sundays will be highlighted. And if I'll be selecting none over here also, none of the days will be highlighted. You can select any day of your choice. So I've selected Thursday and Thursdays got highlighted. If I'll be selecting Friday over here, Thursday as well as Fridays got highlighted. And if I'll be doing none over here, only Fridays will be highlighted. Just after that, we will be able to see our shifts. So currently we have got morning, mid and evening shift. And just after that, we will be able to see how many people are scheduled on the specific day. Just below that, we have got all the employee details. And after that, working hours. We can select working hours from the drop down. I'll be selecting 9. Now I'll come to right hand side. We'll click on drop down and we'll select morning shift. As soon as I have selected morning shift, we can see the timing, start and finish time. It's 9 to 6 p.m. If I'll be changing working hours from here, we'll be doing 4 hours. Now the schedule got changed from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. One thing to highlight in advance. Suppose you have created this schedule for 1 month and you want to create the schedule for next month. Just by changing the months or years from the drop down, data is not going to vanish from here. You'll have to delete all the shifts from here and you are ready to create a new work schedule. To create this schedule, we will need some data, and for that I have created my setting sheet. In my setting sheet, we have got months, years, our holidays list, where we have got our dates and holidays name. Just after that, our weekdays from Monday to Sunday, and in the end, I have got none. Just after that, our shifts, along with week offs, holidays, and leave. On the right hand side of shifts, we have got our shift timings, start time. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook in which I have taken the data of setting sheet. There's no formula in the setting sheet. We will come down and we'll rename the sheet. This will be settings. Now we will insert one more sheet. We'll click on plus and we'll rename the sheet. This will be work scheduled. We'll click on A1 and we'll take column A closer. We'll click on B3. We'll increase the column size. This will be month, year, start date. For months, we will be creating drop downs. And to create the drop downs, I'll be going to Data tab. In Data tab, we get the option of Data Tools. And in Data Tools, there is one option of Data Validation. I'll select Data Validation from here. From the drop down, I'll select List, Source. I'll click over here and we'll go to Setting Sheet. From Setting Sheet, I'll select Months from top to bottom. We'll go on top and we'll click over here and we'll do OK. So the drop-down list of months got created. Currently we are in the month of July. So I'll select July from here. We'll come to year. We'll go to Data tab, Data Tools, and from here I'll select Data Validation. From the drop-down, I'll select List because we have to create drop-down list. Source. I'll click over here and we'll go to my setting sheet and we'll select years from top to bottom. We'll go on top and we'll do OK. Now we have got drop down of years also. I'll select 2025. We'll select the whole column. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in left. Start date. Formula will be plus or equal to date value. In date value, the very first thing what we have to provide is date. So I'll be taking double inverted comma 1, double inverted comma close, and now we have to provide month. So I'll click on July and we have to provide year. So year is 2025. We will close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got some random figure. I'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date. We'll select a desired date format. We'll come down and we'll do OK. Now we can see start date over here. We'll select all and we'll change the cell color. We'll create borders over here. We'll click just after July. This will be week offs. We'll click on week offs and we'll select next two cells. We'll select on right hand side also and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color and we'll create borders. We'll click just under week offs. We'll select both the cells. We'll be going to Data tab. We'll come to Data Tools and from here we will select Data Validation. We can see any value. We'll click on drop down and we'll select List, Source. I'll click over here and we'll go to Setting Sheet and we'll select days from top to bottom. In the end, we have got none, so I have selected none also. Now I'll go on top, we'll click over here and we'll do OK. So my drop down list of week offs got created. We'll select Saturday and Sunday. We'll click just after week offs and we'll increase the column size. This will be morning, mid, evening. Whatever shift you want to insert, you can. Now I'll come to row number 7. We'll select next cell. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center. In center, we get the option of Merge and Center. I'll click over here and our cells got merged. We'll create borders over here. Now I'll drag this to right. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial Bold. This will be employee code, employee name. We'll adjust the column size, we'll select the whole sheet and we'll align all the things in mid. This will be designation. We'll adjust the column size and this will be working hours. We'll click just under employee code and we'll select 3 cells and we'll merge this together. We'll drag this to right. We'll create borders. I'll take some random employee code over here. EM101. Enter. Name 1. Designation manager. Now I'll click just under working hours. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come to Data Tools and we'll select Data Validation from here. Any value, we have to select List, Source. I'll type 12, 10, 9, 8, 6, 4. These are our shift hours or working hours. You can put any number as per your company policy. Now I'll come down and we'll click on OK. So my drop down list of working hours got created. I'll select 9 over here. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align this in center. We'll press Ctrl B and 9 got bold. We'll click just under 9. This will be start and this will be finish. We'll select all 3 and we'll create borders. We will create this schedule for 5 employees. I'll click on employee code and we'll select till manager and we'll drag this down. We'll drag this one more time. This will be shift manager, team member. We'll adjust the column size. We'll drag this down. We'll click on start. We'll go to home tab and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the cell color of this also. And over here also, I'll change the color. We'll change the font color. Now I'll select all 3, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste in all the employees. Ctrl V or Command V. We'll click just on top of employee code and we'll select till working hours and we'll merge the cells. This will be holidays. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial Bold. We'll change the font color. We'll do as blue. We'll align this in right side. Now we will insert our dates. And to insert the dates, I'll be using the function or formula of sequence. In case your Excel version is not supporting sequence, you can use any other formula also. I'll click over here. My formula will be plus or equal to sequence. Bracket open, rows. I want 1 row. So I'll insert 1, comma. Now I'll insert the function of EO month. EO month. Through EO month, we get last date of the month. Start date. This is my start date, comma. Months. I want 0 months. I'll put 0. We'll close the bracket. Minus. I'll click on start date. Plus 1. I'm doing plus 1 because whenever I'll be dragging my formula to right, 1 will keep on adding in every date, comma. I'll click on start date once again. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got some random figures and we got the random figures because these are in general format. I'll click on first date. We'll press shift control right arrow key. We'll press control 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll do DD, means D 2 times. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. We'll align all the things in center. We'll create borders. We'll change the cell color and font color. We'll click just under first date and we'll insert the formula for day, and the formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open. I'll click on first date, comma, double inverted comma, DDD, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. What will happen if I'll delete date from here? We can see random day, that is Saturday. I'll undo this. We'll click on day. We'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if. If, bracket open, we'll click on first date is equal to blank. For blank, I'll be inserting double inverted comma twice, comma. If date will be blank, in return, I want my cells to be blank. So I'll be inserting double inverted comma twice once again, comma. We'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got our day. We'll change the cell color as well as font color. We'll create borders and we'll drag our days till last date of the month. We'll click on working hours. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders. Holidays. I'll insert the formula for holidays. I'll increase the row size. We'll select the whole row and we'll align all the things in center and we'll wrap the text. Let's insert the formula for holidays. Formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP. Bracket open, lookup value. I'll take this down. First date will be my lookup value, comma, table array. We will be going to our setting sheet. Table array means our data. So in our data, we want holidays. So I'll be selecting holidays list from top. The basic reason behind selecting from top, in case my data increases in future, I'll not have to change my formula again and again. I have to drag my formula to right, so I'll have to lock my range. And to lock my range, I'll be pressing F4 or function F4, comma, column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from dates. So dates automatically became column index number 1 and name of holidays became 2. I'll put 2 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got NA error over here because on 1st of July there's no holiday. If I'll be selecting January, we can see new year. I'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank. I'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now if the month will be changed, July, it will be blank. I'll drag this to right. Let's come to left. On 6th, we can see one holiday and in rest of the cells, we can't see anything. I'll click just after 9, means I'll click just under my first day. Over here, we will be creating the drop down to select our shifts. I'll be going to Data tab, we'll come to Data Tools, Data Validation, and from here I'll select List, Source. I'll click over here and we'll go to my setting sheet. All our shifts are over here, so I'll select all the shifts including my week off, holiday and leave. We'll click over here and we'll do OK. So my drop down list got created. I'll select morning. Now I'll highlight morning in dynamic way. And to highlight anything in dynamic way, we use conditional formatting. And conditional formatting is in the Home tab. I'll select the whole sheet and we'll go to conditional formatting, which is in the center. Highlight cell rule, we'll come to right and we'll select equal to. Over here I'll type morning. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill and from here I'll select a desired color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So color of morning shift got changed. If I'll select mid, color is not changed. So I'll have to select the whole sheet once again. We'll go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, equal to. This time I'll type mid over here. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill and we'll select a desired color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So whenever we will select morning, color will change, and whenever we will select mid, color will change. In the same way, we will highlight our evenings, week offs, holidays and leave. All the things got highlighted. Now if I select anything from here, colors will keep on changing. Perfect. Let's select morning shift. Start. Now we will insert our formula. Let me increase the column size so that formula will be visible properly. Formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value. Shift will be our lookup value, comma, table array. I'll be going to my setting sheet and will select shifts and shift time from top. Will press F4 or function F4 and my range will be logged, comma, column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from shifts. So shifts automatically became column index number 1 and start time became 2. I'll put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got some random figure. I'll align the figure in center. Now I'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to time. We'll select a desired time format. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. Now we can see 9 a.m. I'll double click on the formula and we'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Finish. Our formula will be plus or equal to, we'll click on start time, plus we'll click on working hours divided by 24. Enter. We got 6 p.m. I'll align this in center. We'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if. If, bracket open, we'll click on start time is equal to blank. Means if there will be no start time, in return we want blank. So I'll be putting comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, comma, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got 6 p.m. What will happen if I'll drag this to right? We are not able to see anything over here. Now I'll adjust the column size. We'll click on morning and we'll select my shifts also. And we'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste in all the employees, Ctrl V or Command V. Now I'll delete mornings from here. We'll change the cell color. Let's copy this once again, Ctrl C or Command C, and let's paste in all the employees. Now I'll copy this from top to bottom and we'll drag this till end. We'll come to left. Now I'll click on first date and we'll select day also and we'll press Shift Ctrl right arrow key. All the dates as well as days will be selected. I'll come to left. We'll go to conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is in Home tab. We'll come down and we'll click on New Rule. From here I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of Classic. You will be diverted to next step, and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And our formula will be plus or equal to, I'll take this down, we'll click on first day. We'll delete first dollar is equal to, we are going to manage our week offs from here. So I'll click on my first week off, that is Saturday. We'll take this on top. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill. From here I'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color and we'll do OK. OK. Just notice all my Saturdays got highlighted. If I'll come to right hand side, all the Saturdays got highlighted. We'll go to conditional formatting once again, new rule, and from here I'll select classic. As I have told earlier, Windows users will not be getting the option of classic. They will be diverted to next step, and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. Formula will be, let's take this down, plus or equal to, we'll click on very first day of the month. We'll remove the first dollar is equal to, this time I'll click on second week off. We'll take this on top, we'll click on drop down, customize format, we'll go to fill, and from here I'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So my Saturdays and Sundays got highlighted. If I'll select none over here, only Sundays are highlighted. And if I'll be selecting none over here also, none of the days are highlighted. If I'll be selecting Friday, only Fridays are getting highlighted. As of now, let's keep as Saturday and Sunday. I'll select row number 6 and we'll change the font color. We'll do as blue. We'll click just after our morning shift and we'll insert the formula. We will be inserting the formula over here. to count how many morning shifts are there, mid shift and evening shifts are there. So the formula will be plus or equal to count if, bracket open, range. This is my range. It may be possible that we can increase the schedule. So for that, I'll be inserting one zero in the end. So my range got increased, comma, criteria. What we have to count? We have to count morning shift. So I've clicked on morning. I have to drag my formula to right hand side as well as till evening shift. So I'll be partially locking my criteria. And for that I'll be pressing F4 or function F4 three times. And dollar will be inserted just in the beginning of my cell reference. Now I'll close the bracket and will hit enter. We got 0. I'll align 0 in the center. If I'll select morning shift from here, we can see 1. Now I'll click on 1. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll insert semicolon semicolon dash. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. Still we can see 1. What will happen if I'll delete morning from here? Now we can see dash. I'll click on dash and we'll drag this down. We'll create borders and we'll drag this till last date of the month. Perfect. We'll come to left. We'll go on top. We'll click on row number 2 and we'll increase the size. We'll click on top of month and we'll select till morning shift and we'll merge the cells. This will be work schedule. We'll select the whole row and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. We'll increase the font size and we'll change the font color. We'll click just after work schedule and we'll select till column H and we'll merge the cells. We'll drag this to right. We'll click over here, plus or equal to, I'll click on month, that is July. Enter. We'll click after July, plus or equal to, now I'll click on year. Enter. Now if the month will be changed, January, it will be visible on top, and if the year will be changed, again it will be visible on top. Let's do as 2025 July. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. And our dynamic employee work schedule is ready. In the same way, you can create your own work schedule.